Okay, the story about the weather today, wind,
Yeah.
going to kick up even more.
Yeah, we're going to see the windiest afternoon today, and with that wind, we of course think about fire concerns. One thing to think about in the southeastern part of the state is all that brush that we typically see in normal fire seasons, where we get all that wind and any spark that comes up can cause a fire to spread pretty quickly. We're not so much going to see that as much during the year this year. Not saying it's not going to happen at all and that you don't need to be careful. You need to be very careful with the fire concerns, but the big reason that fire may not be as much of an impact across the southeast this year is just because we haven't had any brush growing because we've been so dry over the past 2-3 years. So more than fires, we're going to be seeing a lot of blowing dust, and you can bet you're going to see a lot of blowing dust this afternoon as we look for another windy afternoon. Those flags already starting to flap a little bit in the breeze. And it is very warm as well. 71 degrees the current temperature in the metro. Winds out of the south at 14 miles per hour, gusting up to 33 at times in the metro. And we are continuing to see temperatures on the warm side across much of the state. A little bit cooler across the northeast, where we've edged in a little bit of cool air. 59 right now in Las Vegas, 44 in Clayton, 54 in Tucumcari, but the rest of the state staying nice and warm, even up to 85 degrees right now in Carlsbad. And with those warm temperatures, we are seeing some windy conditions as well. 45 mile per hour wind gusts in Grants, 46 in Gallup, up to 31 in Taos, 49 in Alamosa, and we're even seeing some breezy conditions across the south as well, anywhere from 20 to 30, even up to around 37 mile per hour wind gusts in Tier C. And we'll continue to see these winds inch up little by little through the afternoon hours, but they'll eventually subside a bit into the evening. Taking a look at our setup, all those winds out ahead of our next storm system, that's going to be diving into our direction over the next couple of days. We'll see the wind today. And with that wind, we will be looking at that elevated fire danger as things continue to be rather dry. Winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour in portions of the east as well as into west central sections this afternoon. Then into tomorrow, those winds start to come down a little bit, but the storm starts to move in. We'll have a chance of picking up a couple of showers across the northern mountains and into the Four Corners. Cooler air starts to settle in, but by Thursday, we're really talking about some cold air. Temperatures will be diving as much as 20 to 30 degrees from today's highs in just 2 days from now. By Thursday, we're looking at a high of only 47 in Santa Fe, 41 in Raton, Albuquerque back down to the mid-50s into the 60s across the south. The good news is this cool down, just like last week, very short-lived, as we'll be rebounding those temperatures just in time for the weekend. Southern Colorado highs today into the 60s, so another nice day. Could see a couple of spots showers late in the day. Better chances tomorrow, and then much cooler into Thursday before rebounding those temperatures into the weekend. Similar story from the northwest. Warm today, windy conditions throughout this afternoon, and then temperatures start to drop with a couple of showers tomorrow, and then much warmer into the weekend. Over the southwest, blowing dust, winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour. Temperatures drop to the low 60s by Thursday before rebounding into the 70s by the weekend. Over the southeast, winds gust up to 40 miles per hour. Highs near 90 degrees this afternoon, all the way down to 61 by Thursday before back into the 80s for the weekend. Over the northeast, winds will gust up to 50 miles per hour this afternoon. Temperatures into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. We'll be down into the mid-40s by Thursday with a chance of a couple of showers before rebounding back to the 60s over the weekend. Over the northern mountains, winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Temperatures in Santa Fe down to the upper 40s for Thursday with a chance of a couple of showers before back into the 60s with more sunshine over the weekend. East mountains, winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Highs in the low to mid-70s in the metro. We'll top out in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees with winds gusting up to around 45 miles per hour. And then those temperatures dive. We're down into the mid-50s for Thursday, but by the weekend, we're back into the 70s.
Sounds good, John. Thank you.
Yep.